this video, I am going to discuss about the attributes. Attributes are nothing but some tag or data which we need to assign for a block. Okay. So in previous video, I have discussed about the block and its creation and application on the screen. So right now, if you want to add any text or tag or data related to that particular block, you can use attributes. And whatever attributes we are giving for the block, we can extract them into some tabular format also, and we can convert into spreadsheet or the excel sheet, and just you can convert into different format. Okay, we can insert in AutoCAD as well as we can convert into excel format also. So let us see how to create that. So in previous video we have already created the block, so to that block I am going to use the attributes. In order to apply attributes, first step is we need to go for block editor. So I have created b1 block and click on OK. So in order to create the attributes, ATTDEF, attribute definition is the shortcut key, and we will be getting this window. So under attribute, we are going to have tag, prompt, default, and another one is text settings and insertion point and mode. Okay. So coming to attribute, we are going to have tag, prompt, and default. Tag is something like a question or a prompt like. Okay. So if I am going to give ID of the object, so let it be like R1, R2, or whatever the object you have given there. For example, for electrical drawing, we will be having some circuits or resistor. For civil drawing, doors and windows like that. You can simply define the attribute which you need there. So I'm going to give ID, and let us take R1 for R block. And prompt is not mandatory. If you wish to give, you can give. So prompt will be acting as the default prompt or the question while inserting the block, or whatever the tag we have given, that will be acting as the default prompt. So let us see the difference. In first attribute, I'm going to create this. So for block, you can apply any number of attributes. There is no issue for this one. So you can create any number of attributes here. So after giving tag and default, I'm going for mode. Here we are going to have invisible, constant, verify, preset, talk position, and multiple lines. So invisible is nothing but whatever attributes we are going to assign for the block that will not be visible on the screen. Then what is the use of creating attributes? So actually, as I said before, whatever the data we are going to give in attribute format, that can be extracted into tabular format. Okay, so if you don't want to show that in drawing but you want to extract that into the tabular format, then you can go for invisible option. Okay, but if you want to show on the screen, just uncheck that box. And coming to constant, so whatever data you are going to attach in the attribute format, if it is a constant or unchangeable value, then you can go for constant. If there is no need to change that data every time, then it could be constant. But right now I want to give R1, R2, R3 whenever that rectangle is placed at different positions or with different dimensions. Okay, so let it be R1. And next one is verify. So if you want to make it verification, okay, like if you want to cross check that again and again, then you can go for verify. So actually, without keeping verify, this attribute will be asked for one time. If you are keeping verify, then it will be asking for two times. Okay, so let me keep verify for this. And coming to value preset, preset is nothing but it is showing there. Set the attribute to its default value when you insert a block containing a preset attribute. So that is, so whatever value we are going to give here, that will be acting as the default value. Okay, so if you want to change, you can change, otherwise just no need to give the preset. Okay, and coming to lock position, if you want to lock the position of the text or the data which we are going to give for the block, then you can go for lock position. Right now I'm not going to give any lock position for this. And coming to multiple lines, say for example, if we are keeping multiple lines, automatically this default will be deactivated. Okay, so if you wish to give any data like pointers or text format, like any description wise, then you can go for multiple lines. Otherwise, if it is a one line or one word, you can go for the default option. So this is invisible is nothing but just we are going to hide the object from data from the block. And constant, if you are keeping constant, obviously this verify preset prompt will be turned off. And if you are removing constant, again it will be back to normal. Verify means it will be asking about this attribute two times on the screen while inserting the block. And preset is nothing but whatever the value we are going to give there, that will be acting as the default. and of course without preset also these will be acting as the default only, but we can change the values again. Okay, so lock position is nothing but the text will be locked at one position. If you don't want to lock the position and you want to edit it later, then don't keep the lock position. Multiple lines is something associated with descriptive wise or pointer wise, or if you want to give any remarks like that, then you can go for multiple lines. And coming to insertion point for attribute, where you want to apply this attribute. So you can apply directly on the screen, or if you wish to give any position with respect to this origin. Okay, so you can give the coordinates if required, or you can directly specify graphically on the screen also. And text settings, so if you need to keep any justification, you can keep it here. And text style, if you have already created any text style, you can simply select from the list and you can apply that. Or if you want to make it annotated, you can change it here. Or if you wish to change the height, you can change the height of the text here. Let us take around, so this one is 60 by 30, let us take something around 6. And rotation, if you wish to give any rotation, you can go for this also. Okay, like this we can set up this all the options and click on OK. And just on the screen you can see ID. Okay, so ID is nothing but R1. So since we are in the block editor screen, we are able to see the tag part. Okay, that is question or the prompt part, and wherever you need, simply you can insert it. Okay, and again if you want to keep the attribute definition, so attdf, now I want to give the length. Okay, so I'm going to keep length length, and I'm going to give 60 by default, and I'm not going to keep any verify, but I want to keep it invisible. I don't want to show the values on the screen, just I want to extract that into the tabular format. Okay, and coming to insertion point, we are going to have the specify on screen, or you can give the coordinates, or another option has been activated here, that is align below previous attribute definition. So if you want to align with this ID or the previously given attribute, then you can go for this option. Okay, this all won't work here. Fine. So otherwise, simply wherever you need, you can keep it manually also. For length, I have given only invisible, and just going for OK. Keep it on the screen. And if you wish to change the length, I mean like height of the text, if it is looking very big, then you can go for scale option, SC, and simply you can select this, enter, and you can select one base point, you can reduce the size like this. Okay, so let me change for this one also. Actually ID will be visible on the screen for us, so 0.5. Yeah. And next attribute, let us take width for example. Now width or name, company name, or like what we say, any quantity, anything you can give as the attribute. Okay, so width I am going to take it as 30 here, or 30 mm. If you want to give units, you can give the units also. Let it be here 30 only. So if you want to get width as mm, you can define it here also. I'm going to give the prompt now. Okay, so I'm going to give width of the object. So width of the object. And one more thing, in tag the spaces won't be allowed, so I have given the space. Okay, when I'm trying to go for OK, we will be getting an error like this, the tag may not contain spaces. So in that case, just repeat, I mean like delete that spacing over there. So whatever tag we are going to give in attribute definition, those will be acting as the header part in the tabular format. Okay, so just be careful. If you want to extract the data, you have to give the tag as same. Okay, so for this block I have created ID, length and width. Similarly, if you are creating any other block and you want to get the data extracted, then you have to give the ID, I mean like these tags as same only. If you want to combine these two blocks, and if you want to get the data extraction, then all the attributes will be same. If there is no requirement of data extraction, then tag can be given anything, but default must be the text which has to be attached for the block. Okay, now we'll see how it is assigned to the block on the screen. So right now I'm not keeping any mode for this. Okay, actually I want to keep invisible, but I forgot, for in case I have forgot to keep this one. Okay, so how to adjust that, all the things we'll see again. So click on OK. Now let us change the height here. Okay, let us keep 3 only, and click on OK. and I'm going to adjust somewhere width here. So like this you can create multiple attributes and click on OK. Now we'll see how to assign on the screen. So save changes to B1. So again go for insertion, I enter, and whatever the recent blocks we have used, that will be displayed here. Okay, so select that, and as I kept scale and rotation on screen, I can adjust this all the things on the screen. So let me use this pan to move the screen a little bit up. Yep. So just I want to place this rectangle here. Okay, let the scale factor, let it be 1 only, and y scale factor is same as x only, and rotation angle 0. Okay, and we are going to get the attributes on the screen like this. Okay, so just we got the attributes on the screen like this. Okay, now let us again insert this block. So I want to change the base point. Just go for base B, enter, and I wish to change that here at top right, and wherever I need I can simply insert there, and just observe the prompts now. Okay, it will be asking for the scale factor first. I want to change it for 120 for example, and the width as 60. So sorry, I have to give the scale factor, right? So select the block B, enter, and change the base point to other end, and you have to click give the insertion point, and next scale factor is changed to 2, and y scale factor is also changed to 2. Just I want to double the dimensions. So next one is rotation angle. If you want to give any rotation angle, you can give the rotation angle, and after that we are going to get the attributes like this. Okay, so it is asking id is nothing but tag, and r1 is the default value which is indicated in bracket. So if you wish to change like r2, enter, and length is 60 as the default value. I want to give it for 120, and the width of the object is 60. Okay, and if you observe in previous attributes we got only tag. Okay, since we didn't specify any prompt. Coming to width, we are going to get the width of the object which we have specified in the prompt section. Okay, so prompt is not mandatory. If prompt is provided, that will be asked here, or else whatever the text we have given in I tag, that will be acting as a default prompt for the attribute. Okay, so 60, enter. Like this we have inserted the attributes, and again it is asking for id r2. Why? Because we have kept id for verify option. Okay, so since we kept verify, it will be asking for 2 times, and just go for enter. Now if we observe, we got the id and width, but we didn't get the length option. Okay, so since we kept length invisible, we are not able to see that option here. Okay, so if you wish to change the positions, okay, since I didn't kept any log positions, I can simply just consider this value, and wherever I need I can just place it over there. Okay, so this is the advantages of attribute. And if you are keeping non-lock, I mean unlock, you can keep the text wherever you need it after insertion of this block. So this is how we create the attribute and how we are going to use it in our drawing. There are some editing for attributes also, like we can change the attribute or attribute visibility, or like attribute modes. For example, I wish to change r2 to r3. For example, let us insert again. So I'm going to insert somewhere here, for example, and I wish to give 3 in x direction and 2.5 in y direction, and rotation angle let it be 45, and I want to give id as r3, and length as I have given 3 times, so 60 into 3 will be 180, and 30 into 2.5, so that is around 75. Okay, so I have given like this, and id we are going to get again, since we have kept verify. Now I want to change r3 color. Okay, or it has been stretched a little bit. Okay, if you wish to change this all the things, then simply double click on the block, reference block, and you will be getting a enhanced attribute editor. This we will be getting this window, or we can give the command also. So the command will be attdef, sorry, eatt edit. So enhanced attribute editor, eatt edit. So like this you can give the command also, or else simply if you are double clicking on the block reference for which you want to change the this attribute, then you can double click, or simply you can go for the enhanced attribute editor to change the text options as well as the properties also. Okay, so I'm going for ID and I want to change it for 3.1 for example. Okay, so if you wish to change and click on apply, you can see on the screen you are seeing 3.1. Okay, like this we can change the text options. Okay, and the height has been changed to 7.5 since we have given the scaling. Okay, so let us change it for 3 only. So let it be 3. And if you wish to change rotation, you can change the rotation. Width factor can also be changed to 1. And if you wish to change the color, so just go for properties and you can give different color. Click on apply. Let us increase the height a little bit. Let us take something around 6 and click on apply and OK. So we can see the difference for this particular block only. Okay, if you wish to change attributes for all the blocks, I mean its display or its properties, then you can go for command BATTMAN, Batman. Block attribute manager is the full form for this, and you will be getting this window again. So if you wish to, I mean like you will be getting number of blocks if you are clicking on this one, if you have created number of blocks, or you can select the particular block on the screen also. So right now I want to edit an attribute ID. Just select that and go for edit, and this edit attribute window will be displayed. It's similar to enhanced attribute editor, but we'll be getting this attribute section extra here. So if I want to make this invisible, I can simply go for invisible. Okay, let us be invisible only. I'm going to remove this verify. Okay, and text options I want to give height for all 5 only. Okay, and property I want to change color for all the blocks, let it be red, and click on OK, and just go click on apply again. So you can see the changes on the screen, R1, R3 and R2 like this. Okay, so by using block attribute manager, and the properties for all the attributes can be changed. I mean whatever number of times we have used that block, for all those block references this attribute will be changed. Okay, so if I want to change this width option, just go click on edit. Except constant we can change other things here. I want to keep invisible and click on OK and click on apply. So we can see that 60 has been hidden now, and click on OK now. So like this we can create attributes and we can attach for the block. Okay, so right now I'm going to apply B1 again. Just click on the screen. X scale factor, Y scale factor and rotation. R1 is asked now, and length has been asked, and width also asked now. So next one it didn't ask R1 again. Okay, about the ID, because we have removed the verify option. Okay, so I have inserted R1 as 2 times. Like this we can duplicate the objects also, no problem. So what happens is sometimes the properties might be same, like its ID might be same. Okay, but the orientation might be changing like this. Okay, I have given 90, but ID is R1 only, length and width are same for this, but orientation may be different. Okay, like this we can use same block in different places, or we can change the dimensions. If you want to edit properties or whatever the geometry you want to edit there, you have to go for block editor, and there you can edit the block and you can create the attribute definitions. Okay, and after doing all those editing, just come back for normal AutoCAD screen, and you have to go for I enter, and you will be getting this window over here, and you have to select the block, and just you have to follow the prompts like insertion point, scale factor, rotation and the given attribute format. Okay, in next video I will explain how to go for data extraction. So whatever data I have given here, I will be extracting this into tabular format. So this is all about the attributes.